Yo, it's your boy Slugger in the building. You guys already know what the deal is. Alright, now next on we going on SR Nanami. So yes, he's gonna be another supporter unit, a buffer alongside with Yaga. But yes, we're gonna do a showcase for this man. This man is a menace. So we're gonna do the same thing, all the guides, what memories you should be using on him and all that good stuff. And let's go dive in on Nanami SR. Alright, now we're gonna showcase the SR Nanami and let's see. So we're gonna start off with his skill 1. So pretty much his skill 1, it says deal melee combined damage equal to 50% Taijutsu and Jujutsu to the selected enemy. So his skill 1's gonna cost 0 cost and it's pretty much, basically their basic attack are pretty much free most of the time, right? I say most because there's actually a Pacific character that actually does take curse energy off their basic, uh named Junpei. So here's the thing for skill 2, right? This is his main skill, the one that really why you want to put him in your team. And also I do want to explain why you want Nanami right next to your DPSer, because he's that's when, because when they both do their ultimate damage, you're gonna see why, and I'll explain later, right? So let's check out skill 2. Okay, skill 2, and by the way, if you see the level difference from the showcases, right, it's pretty much because these are the level on my units. So I got this one at level 8 for his buffing skill, because normally that's the one that you want to level up, and the other one I kept at level 1 because normally I prioritize not using them. Right. So, skill 2, increase own damage by 41% for 4 turns, increase all ally damage by 31% for 4 turns. So that one's excluding himself, but he still buff himself, but it's higher by 10%. So really good for Nanami, dishing out more damage, and these buff last for 4 turns and they could stack. So that's what is the number 1 priority, is to use this skill right here for skill number 2. Now let's move on to skill number 3. So skill number 3, deal melee combined damage equal to 100% Taijutsu and Jujutsu to the selected enemy. So this one, so eventually the skill 1 and skill 3, they eventually hit really hard because you're buffing. The first thing you want to do with Nanami is buff, because you want to buff himself and allies, right? Because he's not your main DPSer, but he could become a DPSer. He actually hit pretty hard after he buffed himself multiple times. So on his skill 3, deals melee combined damage equal to 416% Taijutsu and Jujutsu to the selected enemy, increase all allies damage by 23%. So he is just buffing. So while he's dishing out damage, he also buffing, but this excluding to itself and just for the allies only. So really good unit right there. And let's just go on and show you guys how it goes. All right. And of course, you guys see the memory that I got on him. It's a really free to play friendly memory that you could get. But if you want to see the memory for what I use for this SR Nanami, then you guys could go a little bit forward to the end of the video, because that's where I would talk about his recommendation for memories for him. Alright, so we buffing. Let's do this. The shield. And we're going to buff, and one more buff, and we should start nuking next turn. Alright, looking good. So we did our full buff that we normally would be doing. And like I said, keep on spamming. His skill 2 is his better skill. Then now we just go nuke with Gojo. It's just going to be the same results, right? But that's what's the main thing why you want 2 buffers in your team, or maybe 2 buffer, or switch around with some debuffer. But that's what you mainly how you want to build your team, and also you want to have a DPSer. Kaito is over there being low-key the MVP because he's giving us skill energy for us to keep on spamming our skill. But that's pretty much it. As you guys can see, that's the showcase for SR Nanami, and I'll see you guys on the memory. Now let's go to SSR Nanami memories. What I would recommend. I will always recommend this for any supporter. So this is always going to be number one. This also but mainly if you have Yaga in your team, you want to put this on Yaga first. But in case that if you don't have Yaga, put that on Nanami. And this, I would suggest this one being the next one. This is the one I was just showing you guys inside the team build, because this one increased damage to ultimate damage, right? And Nanami hit pretty hard with all that self buff that he's applying to himself. I would say this is one of the better ones for him, and it's at SR, so it's mainly free to play whenever global come out. This is, so if you see this card, try to max this thing out. It's a really amazing card. And of course, I'll show you guys one more. So this one also right here. This one, when you apply this gives 10% increased damage to all allies in your team. But of course, I will show memory showcase later, but I'll just show you guys the image of cards you guys would definitely want to have when you're using Nanami. But I'll have showcase for memories in a later video, of course. But that's gonna be it for the SR Nanami showcase out there. I hope you guys enjoy. This your boy Slugger, and we out of here. One.